Hello guys, this is Sebastian
And this is Nicole.
and we are here to show you the video we promised you are going to watch.
To start with, let's check the outline. Alright guys, this video includes, first of all, a review of the previous content, which is subject and verb agreement, the variety of sentence, which are the simple and compound sentences, and parts of a paragraph. And the second part of the video includes brainstorming, organizations of ideas, plan your writing, topic sentences and supporting sentences, writing the first draft, revise the first draft, write the second draft. Remember you need to have two drafts, and then peer correction, edit your writing, and the final draft.
Okay guys, as Nicole already explained, we are going to make a brief review of subject and verb agreement. So please take the following example. As you can see, we have two sentences. The first one says, one dog is sitting on the grass. And the second one says, two dogs are sitting on the grass. On the first one, the subject is one dog, so we have a singular subject. And in the other one, we have a plural subject, which is two dogs. Each of these subjects are followed by a verb. On the first one, we have is, which is the singular form of verb to be, and in the other one, we have are, which is the plural form of the verb to be. This is always like this. Okay, so now we have another example in which we are using a different verb from the one we already used in the last sentence. In this case, we have one crab that walks in the sand and two crabs that walk in the sand. As you can see, there's a final S at the end of this verb, and in this one there is no final S. This is just because we are using one crab as a singular subject, and in this one we are using two crabs as a plural subject. It's always the same, and it's very simple to understand.
Alright, so as you know, experienced writers use a variety of sentences to make their writing interesting and lively. Let's remember two types of sentences, simple and compound. A simple sentence, also called an independent clause, contains a subject and a verb, and it expresses a complete thought. In these sentences, subjects are yellow and verbs are in green. The first sentence is, some students like to study in the morning. Number 2, Juan and Arturo play football every afternoon. Number 3, Alicia goes to the library and studies every day. Okay? So, moving on with compound sentences. A compound sentence contains two independent clauses joined by a coordinator. The coordinators are, if you remember, fanboys. Fanboys mean for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. These coordinators are usually preceded by a comma. In these sentences, subjects are in yellow, verbs are in green, and coordinators and commas are in red.
Okay, to represent the different parts of a paragraph, we are going to use a hamburger. In this case, we have a top band, which represents the topic sentence of the paragraph. Then, some tomatoes, lettuce, and meat, which are the supporting details that every single paragraph should have. If we add some colorful vocabulary to our paragraph, it will be for sure a very nice one. In this case, we have mustard, ketchup, and relish. Finally, a concluding sentence, in this case represented by the bottom band, will be the perfect way to finish what we have been writing. Okay guys, so after making a review of all the contents you have been studying throughout the semester, I think it's really time for you to put that in practice.
So, let's see what you need in order to write a good descriptive paragraph.
Do you think they are ready, Nicole?
I think they are. But first, let's see what the whole writing process is all about.
Let's check that.
Alright, step 1, brainstorming.
But wait, Nicole, what is brainstorming about?
You don't know what brainstorming is?
I don't know.
Okay, one way to get ideas for writing is to brainstorm. Brainstorming means to think about a topic and write down as many ideas as possible in a list. When you brainstorm, write words or phrases. You don't need to write sentences. Some ideas will be good ones and others will not be useful. But list all of the ideas that you can think of. Later, you choose the ideas that you want to use in your writing. Step 2. Organizing your ideas. Sebastian, tell me, what do you like to write about your favorite place?
I really don't know because I like a lot of places in New York. You have the buildings, you have the parks. I really can decide just one of those places.
I understand, because after you brainstorm, you will have many ideas on your mind, but you are not ready to begin writing your paragraph yet. First, Sebastian, you need to decide which ideas to use. Will you use all of the ideas or just some of them? Which ideas will you write about first, second, and third? When you think about and decide these things, Sebastian, that you like about New York, you are organizing your ideas. Step 3. Planning your writing using a topic sentence. For this section, we're going to remember the burger that we used previously. The first part of the burger was the topic sentence, the bun of the burger. Sebastian, do you know what a topic sentence is?
Of course I know.
What is it?
The topic sentence is the first sentence in a paragraph.
What does it do?
Well, it introduces the main idea that you're writing about.
And how do I write one?
Well, summarize the main idea of your paragraph. So in this way, you will be indicating to the reader what your paragraph will be about.
Great.
I'm so tired, Nicole. It's really been a very long day trying to understand how to write a paragraph.
I know, but it's not easy to be a good writer. But after you plan your writing as you did, you are ready to write your paragraph for the first time. The first time you write a paragraph, it is called the first draft. Get comfortable and relax. In the first draft, try to write your ideas in an interesting way and don't worry about making mistakes. Remember, after you write your paragraph, you will take it 2 times. This is the revision.
And now, after the first draft,
After you write your paragraph, you will need to revise it. Revise means to check your idea. Before you wrote your first draft, you planned your writing. Did you follow your plan or did you change your plan while you wrote? Ask yourself, did I say what I wanted to say? Revise does not mean check your grammar. You will have time to do that after you revise.
but I have one more question. How can I make sure that I wrote a good paragraph? Is it possible to take it with a classmate, maybe?
Yes, it is. It's actually a very good idea to revise with a partner. This is also called peer correction. When you revise your first draft, it is a good idea to get help from a classmate. Another reader can tell you if they can easily understand your paragraph. At this time, do not check grammar.
Okay, Nicole, is this the last part?
Yes, we are in the editing part. It's the last one. Now you can start focusing on sentence grammar and revising your paragraph. It is important to revise your ideas first and then edit your grammar. If you revise first, you will not waste your time editing irrelevant sentences.
That was a very good tip, Nicole. Okay, guys, so we finally get to the final part of our lesson, and we would like to make like a summary of all the things that we talk about and all the things that you were reviewing throughout this video. So, Nicole, what can you tell me?
Well, let me check. First, we made a review about the subject and verb agreement. We talked about the variety of sentences and the parts of a paragraph.
We also talk about brainstorming, which was the first part that you need to consider when writing a paragraph. And then, of course, you need to organize your ideas and plan your writing. What more can we tell them, Nicole?
Do you remember what we used to plan our writing?
A topic sentence.
Exactly, the topic sentence.
That's it.
Then we started to write in our draft and we talked about the ways that we could revise, alone and with a peer.
Of course, that peer correction. That's the last one. And finally, there was an example that we wrote about my ideal place, which was New York. So there you can take some ideas or maybe check how the things work out when they are all together. So thank you for watching us and
Remember that most of the material we use here is in this book.
yes.
Okay? So, if you need anything, you can always turn to this guy.
And don't forget to bring with you your cell phones, your laptops, and all the technological devices that could let you go online and watch these videos many times as you want. No books, no whiteboards, just a video. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.